Who do you fancy will win the game?
Oh, England, I should think, Gary.
Won't be easy though, will it? Our team now, Bulgaria, and out there.
Shame they can't show it live.
Yeah, but it'll be on the box tonight. Gonna watch it?
No, we've rented a video of the Lion King.
Of course we're going to watch it. Trouble is, kick-off's at lunchtime. I don't know how we're going to get through the whole day without learning the score.
You'll never make it. There's the radio, television, papers, evening news.
We'll make it.
Hard lads, those Bulgarians. No walkover.
Yeah, I fancy a draw myself.
What does he know about football?
Quite a lot, quite a lot. He had a try for Bradford once.
Him? Never.
Still plays. Sunday League, like, and Gary. You see, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Just because you're gay doesn't mean you're soft. You don't tell me there were no gay men in the army.
Of course there weren't. How could there be? I mean, we shared showers and stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. And do you think we would have been comfortable with all that nudity and horseplay if we knew one of us was a shirt lifter?
Was he sure?
Morning, lads.
Hello, Flint.
It's Flint.
Not Skinny Flint.
You've been away a long time.
Good God. Is that Collier? What are you doing here?
Gagging for a decent fry-up.
Oh, you want to watch that, mate? A moment on the lips, a lifetime on the hips. Sugar-free oat cake, please, and a cup of chamomile.
Right, Flint. So, who do you think will win the match then? Haven't you heard? Heard what?
The news from Bulgaria.
Don't tell us. We want to watch it on the box tonight.
You'll never last till tonight. Here, let me put you out of your misery.
Don't tell us.
Wait. 2-0.
I'll hammer that Flint. I'll kill him. 2 pints, please, Brenda. That's just like him. I was once standing in a queue to see Titanic, and he came out of the cinema and told me the ending. Typical.
Are you growing a moustache?
No, why?
Just a question.
Wonder who scored the goals.
Well, we don't know who got them, do we? Them or us?
Well, it must have been them. They were the home team. 2-0, he said, not 0-2.
Yes, but people don't go around saying 0-2, do they? I mean, not in ordinary speech. They don't say 0-2. They say we won 2-0 or we lost 2-0.
Cheers, Brenda. Yeah, well, he's still ruined it for the night, though, hasn't he? I mean, whoever scores first on the box, then that's it. We know.
All that careful planning gone to waste. Take the day off work so I don't hear the score there. Warned Thelma and her mother not to expect to hear from me for 24 hours. Cancelled the evening papers. Disconnected the car radio in case I switched it on by mistake.
All for nothing. Game's not on till 10:30 tonight, and we last out till 5-1.
Hang on a minute.
What?
Kick-off's at 1 o'clock our time, right? They're only just kicking off now. Flint was having us on.
What a rotten thing to do. Have you heard the news from Bulgaria? Where is Bulgaria?
Well, it's Eastern Europe, isn't it? I mean, if you're going from Greece towards Russia, it's kind of second on the left.
Probably.
Thought you were posted out that way, wasn't you?
Aye, well, I might have been. They didn't always tell you where you were in the special ops.
Special ops?
Oh, I can still feel the tight knot of fear in the gut. The sweaty palms as I check the mags before the jump.
Your mum said you were in stores, bedding.
Well, I wasn't going to tell me mum where I was I? She'd never have slept for 5 years.
No, she'd have been having nightmares about you being buried under an avalanche of underblankets.
How do you know where Bulgaria is?
Well, it was on the news, wasn't it? It's where they've had all that terrible flooding. It's tragic. Thousands homeless.
Ah, well, that'll be to our advantage. Heavy pitch.
What a wrong thing to say! What an inhuman attitude!
Well, they know how to cope with floods and such, like catastrophes, that sort of thing.
And what does that ridiculous remark mean?
Well, all them countries over there, Bulgaria, Iran, the Middle East, they're unstable. If it's not floods, it's earthquakes. If it's not earthquakes, it's typhoons. Pack of pork stractors, please, Brenda. That's what makes the people so unstable, so hysterical. Cheers. Always leaping up and down, wanting a war or a change of government.
Are you seriously putting that forward as a theory of national character?
Certainly, it's true. Now you take Britain. We don't get earthquakes or tidal waves or floods, do we?
You have been away a long time.
All right, we get those bitter northeasterlies in February, but we don't pack up our possessions and flee south. That's what made the British character so stable, so relaxed, calm under crisis.
Well, according to you, we don't get any crises.
We don't. But if we did, we'd be calm under them.
You know, I'm learning a lot about your prejudices today. We could go right around the world and you would have a pat response ready.
Well, I'm a travelled man, you see.
All right, well, what do you think about Koreans?
Cruel people, not to be trusted. Much the same as all Orientals.
Oh, right, so there's a third of the world's population dismissed in a phrase. Russians?
Sinister.
Egyptians?
Cowardly.
I thought you might have saved that for Italians.
No, they're greasy, aren't they? Mind you, not as greasy as the French.
Germans?
Arrogant.
Spaniards?
Lazy.
Danes?
Pornographic.
That's just about everybody then, is it? Oh, hang on a minute, what about Americans?
Well, they're just flash, aren't they?
So it's just down to the good old British then, is it?
Well, I haven't got much time for the Irish or the Welsh. And the Scots are worse than the Koreans.
You never could stand Southerners.
I never could stand anybody outside this town. There's a couple of families in my street I don't like. Come to think of it, I don't even like the people next door.
I see. So from the distant blue Pacific through the barren wastes of Manchuria to 127 Inkerman Terrace, you can't abide anyone. How you came to marry a German girl, I'll never know.
The failure of my marriage only goes to prove my point. Them and us don't mix. England should take heed of my failed entry into Europe. God didn't make this country an island by accident, you know.
Hello, lads. Heard the latest score, have you?
Ah, shut up, Flint.
Only a joke, only a joke.
Yeah, well, people don't joke about that kind of thing. You could have ruined our whole day.
Never lasted all day.
We will if we avoid the likes of you.
I bet you can't.
I bet we can.
20 quid.
20 each.
20 each.
You're on.
Right, till tonight.
Right, till the telly, 10:30.
Right.
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 Right. Right. You know it's on the radio now. Live.
So what, we won't listen to it? You wouldn't put it on, would you, Brenda Pett?
Oh, not if you don't want it, lads.
We'll be all right.
High 408 408. We now take you over to Sofia, where England are due to play Bulgaria. Here's Les Goodman.
Pint, please, love.